Hi, we're Fleming Forestry Technicians, and we're here to address the strength of wood.
Today we're first going to briefly discuss the cell structure of wood and how it affects the overall strength of wood. Following that, we're going to discuss the various methods for testing wood strength and demonstrate two of the most common wood strength tests.
I'm going to talk about how cellular structure of wood will affect strength. Different species of trees will provide wood of varying structure, and how individual cells are arranged is going to be a determining factor of strength.
I'm going to briefly discuss some of the factors affecting wood strength. Some of the main ones are the slope of the grain, depending on the test, any knots or deformations in the wood, the time that the wood is under stress being tested, moisture content, and specific gravity. Caitlin now will explain further the specific gravity and moisture content, and will then lead into a tensile wood strength test.
In measuring wood strength, the density of the wood needs to be recognized. If you're looking for measurements of density, it is usually quantified by average specific gravity. Moisture content and factors affecting moisture content, like temperature, need to be taken into account when determining wood strength. An important note, perhaps, is that if there is a constant decrease in moisture content, the strength of the wood will peak, and wood will then become too dry. It will be brittle, and the strength will decrease at that point. I'm going to use paper, a product of wood, as an example of how wet versus dry wood affects strength. So this is my wet piece of paper. This is my dry piece of paper. We're going to test the tensile strength here. Ooh, not very strong. Easily comes apart. This one, I have to put some terribly tough. Dry wood is stronger than wet wood.
So compression and tensile strength testing are the two main types of testing for wood, are most common, but there are other types of wood strength tests. Shear strength can be measured by the amount of strength the wood has to hold itself together. So shear strength, you try to just push this log apart in two pieces. It'll either slip and just fall right apart into a couple pieces. Impact bending is another type of stress measurement. You take your piece of wood, basically, set it down, keep dropping a weight hammer on it at different increments until the wood either snaps or has permanent deformations in it. A third kind is a hardness test, and what happens there is a small ball bearing, or a small ball, metal ball generally, is put into the wood, and then they just measure how much pressure it takes to embed the steel ball right into the wood. And again, different woods will have different measurements due to their density. The final strength test generally for wood is load bending. So basically, you take your piece of wood, set it down, keep pushing it until permanent deformation or snappage occurs. So those are the four other measures of wood strength. But basically, your tensile strength and your compressive strength are the two most used methods. One thing to remember when you're testing wood strength as well is that lumber and actual raw wood are both going to have very different strengths. A lot of these tests can be applied to both, but the tests are really determined on the purpose of your wood, what you want to use it for.
Thanks for watching our video on how wood strength is measured.
We hope it's been informative and that you've learned something from it and enjoyed watching it. Thanks.